Hey guys,
Hi, everybody.
welcome back to the Nerdy Archives.
Yes, welcome. If you can see, Autumn looks very cute in her Valentine's Day outfit. I was supposed to make a Valentine's Day outfit for myself. They were gonna match. It was gonna be cute. But your girl doesn't like fucking consistency at all in her life, apparently. And I've been fighting with this stupid model all day. So, I don't have an outfit, and it's my own fault.
Yeah, it was a long day of trying to get it to work and it just didn't want to work.
So, maybe next week. I'm not making any fucking promises.
She's done making any promises.
I'm done. I'm so over this shit. Anyway, hi.
Hi guys. So before we get into the usual just kind of like weekly checkup with each other, um this is our Valentine's extravaganza.
Yay, Valentine's
Yay.
Day. Yay. Oh, in your case, yay.
Um I happen to be a very big fan of Valentine's Day. As the chronically single person, I still love Valentine's Day. So I'm all about love. I'm all about love in all its forms. So yeah, we figured why not, do a little bit of a special episode for it.
Yes. I have to work on Valentine's Day, so that's.
I also work on Valentine's Day,
It's
so
like Mike's mom was like, "What are you guys doing?" Well, let's see. We're going into the office. Then we probably won't be home until like 6:30, and then I'll probably make fucking food. I'm not going anywhere after work. Shit.
I believe that the plans are still to um work. And then I think we're supposed to have dumpling Faith over for dinner.
That's exciting.
Yeah. So we shall see, because plans never go as planned in my life.
Me either, apparently.
Okay, so do you want to talk about your first week back at the office?
Oh my fucking god. Can I just. Okay, so your girl is dumb. And I booked the seat literally right in front of my boss's office. So like Monday was fine. She wasn't there. So I didn't like really have to do I didn't have to look like I was busy, right? Wednesday, however, I had to look
Mm,
like I was busy cuz like I know she's not like micromanaging me. She's not looking at my fucking desk. Like she's got important things to do.
hmm.
But I've it's exhausting to look like you're busy when you're not.
Right.
I just look. We were gonna go in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You know what? Fuck Wednesday. Absolutely fuck it.
Mm,
It is the busiest fucking day ever. People were loud. Like I was listening to death metal all the way up, both headphones in, and I could still hear fucking people talk.
Jeez.
Like, excuse me. But anyway,
Excuse me.
so I ended up doing my job. My job. Yes, I did job. I ended up doing tasks that weren't due until like the 17th. Just
Right.
just to look busy.
Right.
But yeah, it was exhausting.
No doubt.
How is your work week?
Um, Work was not completely awful until today. Um, I have kind of been getting a lot of praise for like how I've been handling some situations at work. Specifically like my both of my supervisors being out for like 2 weeks
Mhm.
because of a family emergency and just like I just kind of took charge, which I don't like doing because I'm not a bossy person, but
Right.
I just kind of took charge and made sure that things kept up to par and it worked out. And then yesterday, um, there was a text in the group chat that basically phones and headphones are now like officially to only be used during breaks and lunches. And I quite literally always have an earbud, not both, mind you. I'm not stupid. I usually have an earbud in listening to either music or podcast to get me through my shift. So going back to not having that, because I originally did not get to use like headphones or anything, is really rough. But like, I don't know, things feel like they're getting a little better at work as my personal mental health gets worse and worse.
That's a whole
Because
ass
this
mood.
week has been really bad. Amy knows that it's been really, this week has been really, really bad. And I'm trying to roll with it, but I don't know what's going on. It's just been really, really bad. So a little bit of good, a little bit of bad.
Well, hopefully your your mental health. Hopefully your mental health gets better. Like,
Yeah, I'm
I mean,
hoping. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, but I also just realized something looking at my screen.
what?
You have OBS, right? Open or whatever.
Yeah.
So it looks fine because like you are big screen, but I'm like at the bottom in the
Oh
little
yeah, no, you're
screen.
fine. As long as I have a side by side, we're
Okay, cool.
good.
'Cause sorry to peek behind the curtain, guys, but like I don't know tech and I'm just trying to
Yeah, no, you're
get
fine.
so I'm not constantly looking at my phone. So I have a script on one side of my screen and yeah, it's a whole thing. So yeah, do you want to kind of explain what you have and then I'll explain what I have for the episode?
Oh, yeah, sure. So, well, not today, but Valentine's Day is coming up. I will
It's
post
two
this
days away.
before Valentine's Day, I promise. But so we decided that we're going to pretty much fangirl over our favorite like OTP couples.
Mm-hmm.
Mine are both from the same show because hi, I don't know if you know this about me. You should. I love Gilmore Girls. I'm obsessed with Gilmore Girls. It is my fucking comfort show. So like when we were talking about OTPs, the only thing I could think of was Gilmore Girls. um,
And I could only think of my like two basically comfort shows, and that's X-Files and Heart of Dixie.
at least you have some fucking diversity.
I guess. I
And then,
guess.
so my part is I have some like basic questions that we're gonna like discuss our answers.
Yes. Just basic little fun questions. And then I have the game for the episode, which is True Tropes and a Lie. And
God, I hope I fucking don't fail.
what I have just to, and I also have traditions about Valentine's Day in other countries just to finish it off. I'll probably do that at the end. Um, I have both couples from both of our OTPs. So we each have four characters, and I have taken three tropes for each character. Um, and we have to guess, well, you have to guess which two are a truth or which one is a lie. I mean, you could say the truths or you could say the lie.
Okay, okay.
And that's about all that game is. So, how do we want to go about this? Do we want to do your questions first? Do we want to do the fangirling first? Do we want to do what do we want to do?
We can do my questions first, and then we can get into the fangirling, and then have the facts at the end.
Okay,
Okay,
sounds good.
so Typical Valentine's Day fucking questions. I didn't write any down to be honest with you because it's like shit
That's
you
right.
can think of like when you think of Valentine's Day, right? Like
Yes.
okay, so question number 1. Are you the type of girl that expects like flowers?
Um, expects is a strong word. I very much appreciate getting flowers. Yes.
But like you're not like upset when like you
I
don't
might be
get
upset,
flowers.
but like I'm not gonna say anything.
Got you. See, I'm the complete opposite. I like flowers, but I like dead flowers the most, and apparently I'm not allowed to have dead flowers for longer than 6 months. So
Well, my I feel like I was like doomed to like flowers because my middle name is Rose. So I feel like I am cursed to want and love flowers.
that's fair.
So, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so next question. Do you think it is cringy, I guess, to say the least, for couples to propose to each other on Valentine's Day?
Ooh. Um, I will say unoriginal rather than cringy.
That's the word I was fucking looking for, to be honest with you.
Like, I'm a person who like very much overthinks everything. And like I would feel like a special date like between the two people, like when they first met or when their first kiss was or something like that would be a lot more special.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's just me.
I feel like couples that, and like, no offense to anybody, but I feel like couples that propose on Valentine's Day are, yes, one, unoriginal, two, they get their fucking ring from like one of the gumball like dispenser things. And they're
Gumball
just like,
dispenser.
oh my god, everyone around me is like proposing in this fancy restaurant. I guess I need to fucking join in.
Oh my God.
And I also feel
Yeah,
like they don't last. You know what I mean? Like they're the ones
that
that
that makes sense. Yeah.
that get divorced really quick.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Like it's I don't know. I I
That's
could be
funny.
wrong, but
You know, you never know. There's no statistics.
okay, so this is not supposed to be an offensive question at all,
Oh,
okay?
okay.
Being a single person,
Yay.
do you do how do you feel about like I guess like PDA on Valentine's Day, whether it be like making out in front of you or like just couples being fucking couples and like posting 1,000 Instagram photos.
Um, okay, I will say there is two very distinct differences that I'm gonna make a statement on.
Okay.
If I am invited, like I'll use you and your hubby for an example, Mike. Um, whenever I am invited to hang out with you guys, I am not invited as a third wheel. I am
Fair.
invited as a person. Um, versus like I've had a couple times where like I'm supposed to be hanging out with a person and they bring their significant other and they're all over each other and it's like
I didn't
we were
sign up for
supposed
this.
exactly like I don't care about like seeing 1,000 people like making out on Instagram or TikTok or posting how happy and that doesn't bug me at all. If anything, I'm very happy for people who found it. Um, it's only when it's like in person with different expectations.
That makes sense.
Because like when like let's say I were to invite you guys up here for Valentine's Day. I'm inviting you both because I feel like you would like to be together on Valentine's Day. I don't want you to have a full makeout session
Oh,
at dinner.
you mean you don't want me to reproduce on your couch?
No, frankly. I would like you not to.
See, I just don't like PDA in general.
That's fair.
Like, bro, there's a time and a place.
Hmm.
Keep your fucking hands to yourselves. Keep those tongues intact. Like,
Keep
stop.
those tongues
It's
intact.
gross. You're being gross.
That's fair.
Like, and I don't mean like holding hands. That's fine,
No,
whatever.
that's
But
fine.
like, come on. I don't need to see you
Each other's
eating
face.
their face. Thanks. Like, it's bad.
That's fair.
Okay, last question.
Okay.
What is your go-to Valentine's Day meal?
Ooh. Um, Usually steak.
Same.
Yep, steak.
Steak is great. I actually bought two New York strips to
Nice.
make.
Nice. We're doing, I think, Salisbury steak this year.
Oh, dude, Salisbury steak's so good though.
It is. It is. And growing up, we actually used to like put like food coloring in our mashed potatoes and like our carrots and stuff. So it would have like pink mashed potatoes and red carrots.
That is so cute and wholesome. What the fuck?
And like
I
mom would
love
make
it.
homemade pink potato rolls.
That's so cute.
Yes, I had a very cute upbringing.
Ah, I wish my mom was more like your mom. I was a neglected child. Anyway. All right.
Oh,
Are you ready to get into some fangirling?
I am ready.
Okay, so disclaimer. Like I said, I was trying to do a model all fucking day and it did not work out. So I did not get any video clips of the scenes that we're talking about, the characters, whatever. I will put like snippets of their like who they are, like face wise, like
Hmm.
pictures, their faces on screen as we're
I
talking
will put
about
their
them.
faces.
But it is up to you if you want to go look at the fucking scene, check out
Hmm.
the shows. It's up to you.
Hmm.
Okay, who wants to go first?
Well, I don't know. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so
Putting,
my it's what?
I was gonna say putting you on the spot.
Yeah. Okay, so my first couple, if you couldn't have guessed for all my Gilmore Girl fans out there, is Lorelai and Luke. You could tell they were destined to be together from the fucking pilot, which is hilarious because Autumn just started watching the pilot and was like, I can't do this,
I
but I'm
did.
like, please fucking do this. It gets better, I promise.
It needs to get better fast.
So, Luke and Lorelai, what can I say about them? They are fucking end goals. Okay, they're just I love them so much. And it pisses okay, so I'm rewatching again and I'm gonna keep a counter on how many times I watched the season like the show this year and it's one so far I haven't finished, but it pisses me off because in like I think episode 3 of season 1, Lorelai asked Rory like what do you think about Luke? And she's like, you can't date Luke, blah 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 blah. So it's like I feel like it would have happened sooner if Rory wasn't such a little fucking bitch. I say that, but she's kind of one of my other ones. Anyway, I love her, but so memorable scenes. The whole fucking
Hmm.
show. The end now. So I think the very first scene that like captures them as a couple is I can't remember what season. I really wish I would have wrote it down. But
You can add it in post.
that's fair. So Luke's sister is getting married and Luke
Hmm.
asked Lorelai to come with them, right? Like, I don't think Lorelai knew it was a date
Okay.
at the time, but Luke was reading like the self help book on like whenever Jess comes in. I think like season 3, whatever. Anyway, sorry, off topic.
You're fine.
So he was like reading like the self help book about like love and shit. So he's like in charge, like I'm doing this finally, right?
Hmm.
So they're dancing at the wedding, and like Luke's not normally a dancer, and he's made this very fucking clear. But they start
Uh-huh.
dancing, and like the way they look at each other, it is just so fucking cute. And then when she goes home to tell Rory, she's like, Luke can waltz. Like, she's like mind boggled, right?
Uh-huh.
And she's like, I think I'm dating Luke now. Like,
Oh my gosh,
it's
that's so
just
cute.
so fucking wholesome. I love it. And
That's so
then,
cute.
I mean, the man was pining for like Lorelai for years. He had a fortune in his wallet that she wrote on the very first day they met.
Oh,
It's just cute. I think it's so wholesome. They're cute. Yeah, they have their rough patches because they're both not very good at communication, let's be honest. But they're cute. And then I know a lot of my Gilmore Girl fans don't like A Year in the Life of or A Year and After, whatever, the fucking one that came out in 2016. They finally get married and I love it. Like there's a part where Lorelai like says she wants to go do Wild, which is a book, I guess. I've never read it.
yes.
But whatever. He's like pleading for her not to fucking like leave him. And it like breaks my heart. She's just like, I'm not leaving you. I just need to go do this. Like, calm down. They're just cute. Okay, I love Luke. I
Okay,
love Lorelai.
gotcha.
I hate Christopher. Fuck you, Christopher. Who else? Fuck you, Max Medina. Oh fuck. She also dates Jason somewhere in between there. Anyway, Luke's the best. And fuck Emily because just Emily. Okay,
Gotcha.
I am off my soapbox. Do you want to do one of yours now?
Sure. I'm actually gonna do, I think I had them second, but I'll do Zoe and Wade because it's a little closer to like a similar.
Okay.
Um, so the thing with Zoe and Wade is that when I first watched it, I didn't actually like them together all that much.
That's fair.
And like this was before like season 3 dropped, I think. Like I first watched it when the only season 1 and 2 were on like Netflix. So like probably 2011-ish, probably 2012-ish. Um, I didn't love them together. But then I started watching as the seasons dropped, and like season 3 specifically was really the turning point for me. Like, it's just the classic, like, you have, like, she's not even actually like a stereotype. She's actually kind of out there. Like, Zoe's just kind of this like quirky, uptight New Yorker. Wade's just like this playboy Southern boy, but they both do a lot of growing up, and it's really sweet.
They like grew up together.
They really did.
It's cute.
And it's really cute and like memorable scenes. I literally have three. Um, the end of season 1, when they actually first sleep together, is like chef's kiss. That scene, like, not to be dramatic, but I'm pretty sure it changed something in my brain. Just between like the cinematography of it all and like the build up to it, because before in the episode, like they get locked in a barn during like a thunderstorm. and like there's a lot of like back and forth, and then like it's a great, the build up to it was great, and then afterwards it's hilarious because I'm this is not a spoiler free zone, guys.
But no.
The guy that she's been pining for this whole time, the other guy, shows up because he canceled his wedding to be with her after she finally gave up on chasing him. It's hilarious,
Worst times
honestly.
ever.
It's hilarious. Um, and then like season 3 ending. So it's actually kind of sad because throughout season 3, it's very much back and forth because Zoe comes back to town with a boyfriend from New York named Joel, who's a writer, and he's like really sweet. Honestly, if it wasn't Zoe and Wade, I wanted it to be Zoe and Joel. Cute. They're so cute. Um, but like there's a lot of back and forth, like admitting to one another that they might have feelings, and then like he ends up in a serious relationship at the same time, and like like he gets his heart broken by this woman because she goes back to her ex husband.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm hoping I'm not messing this up. I literally just watched it all over the summer. Forgive me if I'm wrong. But like he's heartbroken. He confesses to Zoe that like he loves her, and she just kind of drops the ball. And so he's like, okay, I'm done. I've put myself out there. I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done with all of this. And then at the end of season 3, they're, I think it's her going away party because she's going to practice medicine for a summer, I think. Yes, I know she's leaving. Anyways, they're having this party and she like starts dancing with him. Do you notice that we have a thing for dancing?
Yes.
And she's literally like, as long as it takes, I'm not giving up to be with you again. And like he is like kind of trying to hold back a smirk the whole time. And like it's just it's really cute. And then all of season 4 is just a fanfic. Like they get back together, they end up getting pregnant, they have a baby together. They get married as she's like about to give birth. She's literally on her way to the operating room, like as they're getting married. It is a fan fiction come true. It's
So
just
they both get happy endings.
they get happy endings, and like I don't know, I really like it because I really feel like they both grow up because of each other, and I really like that.
Yeah, it's really cute. I like that
Yeah, they're cute. They're cute.
too.
Also, it's just there's so much quippiness. Oh my God. Okay. You want to go next again? We
Speaking
only
of
got two
not
each.
happy endings, we have Rory and Logan. Now,
Logan.
I may just be biased because, oh my god, Logan is a fucking snack. Okay, look, I am watching The Resident because of this man. Like, I
You
watch
might be
for the
basing your OC off of this man.
yes, I watch for the quote unquote storyline. You know what I mean? Like, I'm watching for the story.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so Rory and Logan. Oh, what do I say about them? Okay, look. I know a lot of people say that Logan is not good for Rory. That is not true. I don't think it's true. Just because she quits Yale because they steal a yacht doesn't mean anything. Look, it's not because of Logan. It's because of Logan's fucking dad. And to be honest, he wasn't wrong. She just didn't have it. Anyway, Anyway, so Rory and Logan, what fucking parts can I have so many. Okay, so when they first meet, well, I would say a couple months after they first meet, because like they first meet, it's not good terms. Um, Logan decides. Okay, so she's on the school paper, right?
Hmm.
And she found out about the Life and Death Brigade. So she wants to
Hmm.
do a story on it. So she needs like, get in with them. So
Hmm.
Logan IMs her and is like, "Hey, Ace, I you gotta you gotta agree to these terms, but I can get you in." And she looks around, and of course it's Logan just sitting there smirking at her,
Hmm.
like watching her read this. And one, I love that he calls her Ace. It is the cutest fucking thing ever. Anyway, so she pretty much gets kidnapped by him, and they go
Beautiful.
and they go into the woods, and they have like these tents and stuff pitched. It's so pretty. Like it's just a
Uh-huh.
bunch of fucking rich sorority ass bitches at Yale. Anyway, it's just so cute. There's always like a big stunt.
Hmm.
And this stunt was dropping people from a very high like platform with umbrellas, but like they have safety harnesses on, but they're like makeshift safety harnesses, right? Like they're not real.
Oh, lovely.
So he's like, "All right, come on." And she's like, what excuse me?" Like, "I'm not going up there." He's like, "Come on. What's the worst that can happen?" So it's cute because she goes up there with him, and he's like, "Are you ready?" And she's like, "I jump, you jump, Jack." And it's
Oh.
just really cute. They jump, and it's like I think that's like her first time like doing something crazy.
Hmm.
It's just really sweet. But then after that, no, this gets into my other favorite part. After that, he starts like fucking with her, right? Like going into class and like doing this whole elaborate like skit pretty much to embarrass her.
Oh, jeez.
And she's in the the dining hall. And he comes over and sits down, and like obviously she's pissed off at him, and she calls him a butt-faced miscreant. And like,
Yeah.
what kind of fucking insult is that? And he's like, "Butt-faced miscreant." It's just at that moment, I think you knew they were gonna be a thing. It's just they're just lovely. I love them. She steals a yacht for him. Not
What
for
is
him.
what
She's
is love if not a vehicle
stealing
stealing?
a fucking yacht. The reason why I said not so happy ending is because my girl Rory is dumb. He proposes to her
Oh.
before graduation.
Oh.
She says no.
Damn.
Why you say no? Why?
Why you say no?
And it pisses me off too, because in the newer seasons,
Mhm.
she's not she's fucking Logan, but he's engaged.
Oh, damn.
And then she ends up pregnant.
Oh.
Like, why couldn't you just be with Logan? If you're gonna fuck Logan, why can't you just be
Be with
married? Why? Why are you ruining this poor woman's life by sleeping with her husband? Like, look, I know Logan's to blame too, right?
right.
But,
It's
like,
two to tango.
you said no.
Right. Oh my God. No, I feel no, you know what? I can't watch this show now.
You have to.
I feel like I might relate to some characters a little too closely.
Oh, dude, I think you like a lot of the characters. I love Suki. Suki's like one of my favorite characters. I should have put her and Jackson to be honest. Oh my god, they are adorable together. But
You're like honorable mention.
yeah, other Suki and Jackson. um, fuck Dean, worst boyfriend ever. Very controlling. I hate him. I never liked Dean. fuck Dean. And it's not. It sucks because I like him in Supernatural. He's Sam in
Yeah, it's Sam.
Supernatural,
It's Sam, yeah.
not Dean. I also like that Dean. But
We should just watch Supernatural together again. That was fun times.
yes. Uh Jess, he's aight. Look,
He's aight.
look. A kid got some trouble, right? But he grew up nice.
He grew up nice.
He wrote a book. He made Rory go back to school.
Beautiful.
You know.
Love that.
I'm trying to think. That's it. That's Paul. Poor Paul. That's all I have to say. Poor Paul.
Poor Paul.
He didn't deserve that. uh and the Wookiee. Why are you sleeping with random reporters, man? Get your life together.
Oh my god. That's funny.
I'm sorry.
No, that's funny.
Oh, oh.
Mhm.
Lane and Zach should have never been together.
I feel like you're saying something very controversial by the way you said it.
I am, and I mean it.
Say it with your
Lane
full chest.
Lane deserved better. Lane deserved Dave.
Mm.
But Dave decided this role is too little for me. I'm going to go be Seth in the OC. By the way, awful show. I watched it all. Fuck that show. That was a downgrade.
That's funny. We love when people downgrade.
I'm trying to think of other controversial things I can say about Gilmore Girls right now.
Go for it. Find something.
I'm
Dig
thinking.
deep.
Uh, Gypsy is in love with Lorelai, except for not her car. The Gypsy hates the car. Oh, Drella was supposed to be Lorelai. I found that pilot. That was fun. Paris did Jamie dirty. Fuck Doyle. Just fuck Doyle.
I love
Uh,
this out of context.
anyone that's watching this that doesn't watch Gilmore Girls is gonna be like, who is she talking about?
Exactly. Me included.
Um, let's see. Uh, I liked Tristan better in Wonder Hill. It's Chad Michael Murray, but he's also kind of like a douche in that too. So I guess
Ah, the douchebag. We love
you
those
know
characters.
Gilmore Girls. A lot of shows stole main characters from that. Like,
Just going after them.
can we just leave them alone?
That's funny.
Okay, I think I cursed out every couple I hated.
Yeah? You think you're done?
I think
Yeah?
so. I think so.
Okay. I'm not in a hurry. I was enjoying all these names I have no clue about.
Oh, Kurt.
Ooh, another name.
I love Kurt. I love Kurt so much. Fuck Lulu. No, don't fuck Lulu. Lulu's nice.
Yeah, Lulu's
Nah,
nice.
I don't know why she's with Kurt.
You just don't.
I really don't understand their dynamic at all, but okay.
Oh my gosh.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, oh, the biggest fuck of all. Fuck April Nardini.
Okay. Okay.
Wait,
I will keep that in mind.
wait. April's the kid, isn't it?
I don't know.
What's her mom's name? I like April. Don't fuck April. She didn't do anything wrong.
April, if I am looking at the right character, because I
That's the
looked it up
kid.
real fast. Yeah, Luke and Anna.
Anna! That bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Look,
Oh my God,
what?
but who she's played by? Hello.
I hate the character though.
Do you know who she played?
I do. I know, and I hate that she had to play fucking Anna. Fuck. Dude, okay, so one sec. I'm gonna explain why I'm saying fuck
Please
her
do.
really quick. Okay,
Please
so
do.
Luke and Lorelai engaged.
Hmm.
Luke has secret kid that Luke didn't even fucking know about, which is April.
Uh-huh.
April comes in and is like, I need your hair. Science project. DNA test. You're my dad. Cool. Let's hang out. And Luke's like, I'm going to hide this from Lorelai. Like, you shouldn't do that. It's your kid. That's kind of fucked.
Mhm.
Anyway, they work out shit. Kind of. Not really. They postpone the wedding. It makes Lorelai sad. Anyway. So April is having a birthday party. It's going terribly because Luke doesn't know how kids work. So he calls Lorelai up, like, can you please fucking come save me? Like, come save this party. So Lorelai comes, the party saved. They have a sleepover. Lorelai stays with the girls upstairs while Luke sleeps downstairs in the diner, right?
Hmm.
April comes over, not April, oh my god. Anna comes over and throws a fucking bitch fit about how dare Luke leave her kid with his girlfriend and like all this stuff, like she's not long term, and like just being a fucking bitch. Like, dude, Lorelai just saved the day. Like, what do you mean? Like, I understand not like being okay with a stranger,
Right.
but at the same time, it's with her dad.
Hmm.
Why did you agree to a sleepover if you didn't
Yeah,
trust Luke?
that's a really good point.
And then she decides, I'm moving to fucking New Mexico. You're not going to see your kid ever again. So Luke sues her for custody.
Damn.
And like gets pissed off about that. Like, bitch, you don't understand. It's like, what? That's how it works. Anyway, I'm done. I'm off my
Right.
soapbox. It's your turn. Your couple.
Oh,
Let's go.
okay. So we got Mulder and Scully from X-Files.
Yes, yes.
This is a warning. I've only watched most of the first three seasons. I know there's a lot I'm missing from their development. This is just the scenes that stuck out to me and like made me like hardcore love them. Um, for one, I love the believer and the skeptic. I love somebody who is clinical and logical and borderline cold. And then you have somebody who's kind of like the embodiment of a golden retriever.
That's the perfect
Um,
analogy.
and yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna get into scenes because there's actually quite a few. So right off the bat, we have what I call the mosquito bites scene, and it's in the pilot. And what makes this so stand out to me, and this is from the first time I watched it to even when I rewatch it now, is they have only known each other for at the most, I think, 2 or 3 days at this point. And they're investigating like these mysterious wounds on these people who like go missing and then wind up dead. And they've spent all day like investigating, and it's been cold and wet, and it's like in Washington State, so icky. And Scully is like getting ready for bed. She's like typing up her report, and she's getting ready to take a bath, and she takes off her robe, and she notices these marks on her lower back that look a lot like these marks that are on these victims that they're investigating. So, what does this woman do? She runs to Mulder's hotel room in her robe and she's like, I need you to look at something. And like, she only takes a minute of hesitation before just dropping her robe so he can check out these marks. And like, he's not creepy about it. That's the best part, I think it is like, he's not creepy about it. He's just like, oh, okay. Like, let me make sure that you're okay. And sure enough, he's like, it's mosquito bites. I got bitten up out there too. And she like turns around and hugs him. And then they spend the entire night in his room discussing his trauma.
Gee, Lord.
Like why he is like into the X-Files, what happened in his childhood. And like, yeah.
Nothing like a
And
good old trauma dump.
yeah, it's really great. And it kind of solidified it right off the bat for me. Um Okay, so 7 episodes, yes, 7 episodes later, which can be months, I don't remember. It's months probably in Showtime. It's the episode Ice. And they go to the Arctic to investigate this entire crew of not investigators, that's not the right word, scientists, researchers who were studying the polar ice caps, who all mysteriously like died. Like they shot each other, they killed themselves. Really mysterious shit. They find out it's this parasite that was in the ice. And it ends like there's a whole scene like people are dying, the dog dies, the pilot dies.
Oh, Lord.
This parasite's going around and everybody has like turned on Mulder other than Scully. But Scully's like, you're not letting us check you for parasites, which like, they check like the underarms because it like attaches to like the lymph nodes. Jesus. And like leaves these like black splotches. And they want to infect him because the thing is two worms will kill each other inside the host, but one infected will just like go insane and there's only one parasite left. And he's like, it's somebody else, it's one of them that has it. Like, I don't have it. If you give it to me, you're going to kill me. And she's like, well, why won't you like let us examine you? And he's like, I want to trust you, but like, I've got guns pointed at me. And like they're in this small ass like supply closet and he finally agrees to an exam and there's like way too much tension for a medical exam.
Right.
And like she is like turning to leave because he goes about without being, once again, it's borderline creepy. Like it's a little too forceful, but not overly. It's always just the perfect balance of not going too far. And he like examines her neck because it also for some reason like buries in the neck. And there's just too much tension in this small ass room. And like
Now
it
kiss.
it ends well. It ends well. Like they survive.
Now
All is well.
kiss. Just push their
Right.
faces
Just
together.
yeah, that doesn't happen. I've not even gotten to that yet. They have not kissed yet. Not once. I am 3 seasons in. I am
Good
playing the
Lord.
long game. They're the original slow burn. Like extreme slow burn. Okay. This is all season one, my friends. We have the stakeout scene from Tombs, which is just like super quippy and cute, where he's on a stakeout. She calls him by his first name. And like he's like, I even had my parents call me Mulder, which isn't true. They call him Fox. But like she's like, there's no one I would put my life on the line or my job on the line but for you. And it's really cute. And then he's like, if there's an iced tea in that bag, it could be love. And she pulls out this drink and she's like, must be fate, root beer. And I thought it was so cute. It got me. It's so cute. And then I just lump these together. We have Beyond the Sea and Irresistible, which are two big Mulder like comforting Scully show like episodes. Beyond the Sea is after her father dies.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that episode. Ooh, I cannot get through it without sobbing. Daddy issues. Anyways, so she's like back to work. It's like been a day or two. And he's like, you like, why are you here? Like you should be like taking care of things. And she's like, I need to be working. And so he's like, okay, you know what? Okay, we'll talk about this case. And he's talking about the case and she kind of gets quiet and he reaches out and touches the side of her face and says, I'm really sorry about your father, Dana. And he calls her Dana. The first name thing kills me.
That's so sweet, though. Well, because they're
It's so,
like,
the thing with them is like from the minute they met, it was an instant connection, regardless of what labels there is.
mm-hmm.
And I think that's what kills me for loving it so much is it's an instant connection regardless of like how you view it, because I'm pretty sure the creator of the show himself said it's not romantic at all, which I'm like, okay, sure, whatever, dude, but like regardless,
You can
it's.
say that, but we know.
And then Irresistible, at the same sort of point, she got kidnapped by a serial killer. She is being rescued and he's like, are you okay? And she's like, I'm fine. Her voice is breaking, like she is 2 seconds away from sobbing.
Oh my
And he
god.
lifts her chin to make her look at him and she just breaks into sobs. And I was just like,
My heart.
my heart. I have a thing for hurt comfort. I'm also very touch starved. It's not a good combination. And then the very last thing is we have the Dwayne Barry Ascension One Breath saga, which is when she gets abducted. We we know it's aliens, but like also not. It's a whole thing. Anyways, she gets abducted. This whole like saga is just like him showing how far he'll go to not only go after the truth, but to go and keep Scully safe. And like Dwayne Barry in Ascension is really good. Like there's all these action scenes. Like he's trying to get to her before like something happens. He fails. He like collapses in this empty field, staring up at the sky. It's a whole thing. Um, and then One Breath is when she comes back. But the scene that killed me was they have ordered her headstone. Her family has given up. It's only been
Oh
like
no.
I don't even remember. I think it's only been a couple weeks and they've given up. They've ordered the headstone. They're ready to declare her dead. And he's like unaccepting of this. He's like, "No. Like I'm not okay with this." And then when they find her, like she's comatose, and then you get into the discussions of like as a scientist, like she doesn't want to be kept alive by machines. Like it's a whole thing. And he's like not wanting to lose her. And like, oh God, it's a lot. It's a lot.
That's so wholesome, though.
Dude, when he finds out that she's at the hospital, he's like screaming, like, where did you find her? Like, what are you doing? What, like, how is she? Like, they're trying not to have him see her. Like, there's like conspiracies abound. Like, they're trying to hide things about
Mm-hmm.
obviously what happened to her, and he's just like not having any of it. Like, yeah. And the thing that's funny is that in the show, it's very well known that Scully saves Mulder a hell of a lot more than Mulder ever really saves Scully. But the ones that stick out to me are always the Mulder ones.
It makes
So,
sense.
yeah. So, yeah, I
That's so
love
cute.
them.
That's so cute.
I love them. And also see you get to see Scully be jealous a lot.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. There's and she's so freaking funny when she is because it's not even like overtly. It's just she literally becomes like the pissiest little shit.
I love it.
It's great. It's great. But yeah, so like I love them. I hopefully will eventually get past season 3. That would be nice. Um, but yeah, I love them and I've loved them since like oh God, I think I watched the first episode in like 2011, 2012. And yeah, so that's my two. That's my two. Yeah, that's all.
That's it. That's all.
That's all. I am touch starved and I have daddy issues. That's really all you need to know. Oh no, but like there's a scene in um both One Breath and Beyond the Sea that has to do with her dad because like he visits her like from beyond. And the one in One Breath, I was sobbing, trying not to because my mom was sitting there. And I'm like, yeah, this is great. I'm totally
I'm
not being torn
following.
apart. This is great. Beautiful. Just sobbing. All right. So, shall we move into our game?
Yes.
Okay, so these are the rules. We have two tropes and a lie. So for each character within the couples that we chose, um, I've picked two tropes that are accurate to their character and one that is a lie.
Okay.
All you have to do is guess which one's false.
Okay.
I will just read the name. If you don't have a clue what the trope is, most of them are pretty obvious. But if you don't, I've written down like little brief descriptions. So
Okay.
everything has been foolproof. Do you want to start with your couples or
Yes.
my couples? Okay, yours? Okay. Give me a
Oh, hold
second.
on. Let me put the little numbers up.
Okay.
Where? Hello. Oh, I need to clear these from last games. I swear.
Ah, ah,
And then I need to drag it over here. Okay.
okay. So, which character of the four do you want to start with? It's up to you.
Mm, Luke.
Okay, so Luke. Oh shit, I just reset the entire. Okay, give me 1 second. Don't
Okay.
scroll. Okay, Luke. So we have tall, dark, and snarky. I feel like that one's pretty obvious.
Mhm.
The reliable one or verbal tick.
Ooh. Uh, I want to say verbal tick is the lie.
Is that your final answer?
I don't know with the way you just said that.
Is it your final answer?
Yes.
You're correct.
I know.
You are correct. Verbal tick is the lie.
Let's go.
Okay, who else? Who next?
Rory.
Rory. Okay, so we have alone among the couples, generation, how do you say that? Zyron? Yeah, Zyron. Or spoiled brat.
What is Generation Zyron?
Okay, so that means taking following in your parents' footsteps to a whole new level. The character hasn't just inherited their parents' character traits and superpowers, they've inherited their entire life story.
Okay, that's definitely true. Oh, but the other two could be. Oh, the other two could be true. Ah, I'm gonna say the loner again, in the couples or whatever. The first one is the lie.
Okay, is that your final answer?
Uh, I want it to be just because of the scene, and
Okay,
but yeah, yeah.
so you're wrong.
Is
It's
it the
actually
spoiled brat?
it's spoiled brat.
No,
Yes.
but she really is a fucking spoiled brat.
Well, yes, but according to TV tropes, she's not. This is all based on what TV
Okay,
tropes tells
hold on.
me.
I'm gonna rant really quick.
Yes.
Her grandparents pay for fucking Chilton, and all she has to do is eat dinner once a week. Her grandma and grandpa get her a fucking car for high school graduation. They pay for her tuition at Yale. They remodel their fucking pool house for her to live in while she stopped going to Yale. What do you mean? What do you mean? Who said that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay, okay, okay. I'm
Okay.
okay. I'm okay.
Yes.
They're just wrong. They're wrong.
Okay. You got two more. Which character you want?
Logan.
Logan. Okay. So we have Meet Cute, Troubled but Cute, and Big Eater.
What's Big Eater? Like he eats a lot?
Character who often devastates the whole table with an insatiable hunger.
Okay, that one's a lie.
Yep, it's the lie. Yeah.
Okay. Like okay, and then Lorelai.
Lorelai. Okay, let's go up, 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 up. Okay. Lorelai. We have embarrassing nickname, manic pixie dream girl, or odd friendship.
Well, she's definitely a manic pixie dream girl. What's the odd friendship?
A friendship that develops between two characters who would seem unlikely to be friends. Through their friendship, they learn more about each other and about themselves.
What was the first one again?
Embarrassing nickname.
What is that?
It may be a nickname with a horribly embarrassing story behind it, or something family members or lovers only use when they're alone.
I feel like that one's a lie.
Embarrassing nickname?
Yeah.
Okay, final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, it's odd friendship.
Really? But her and Jason Styles.
Okay, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
Okay.
The lies are from the opposite characters list. So odd friendship is Luke's, verbal tick is Lorelai's, spoiled brat is Logan's, and
Oh,
big eater is Rory's.
that makes sense. I'm a
And I did
failure.
think the thing for Zoe and Wade and Scully and Mulder, so that should maybe help you along a little.
Okay, so I got 2 out of 4.
You got two out
50%.
of
It's
you got
okay.
50. Okay, now which of my two shows do you want to do first?
Let's do Wade.
Okay, Wade. Go. Okay, this is gonna take a second. Okay, we have.
I'm so sorry about my dog's growling.
That is okay because I don't hear it.
Fair
We
enough.
have will they or won't they? Really gets around or jerk with a heart of gold.
It's the first one's wrong.
The first one's wrong.
Look, the way you say it though.
Am I
He's
giving it away?
he's definitely a fucking playboy.
Mm-hmm.
He can be a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? No, I'm changing my answer. It's the last one.
Which one?
Jerk with a heart of
Jerk.
gold.
Okay, the final answer.
Yeah.
Okay, it's actually will they or won't they?
So
That's the
it
lie.
was the first one.
Yeah.
You fucking baited me.
I didn't mean to. I got confused.
You baited me. It's okay. Okay.
Okay. Who do you want next?
Mulder.
Older. Okay. We have the Cassandra, which I'll explain. It's a person characterized by two things. He or she gives correct and accurate warnings and predictions, and what she said is constantly belittled or ignored by the rest of the cast.
Okay.
Um, what the hell hero, which is when characters in universe call out one of the heroes for doing something clearly unheroic, if not downright heinous, and
Okay.
military brat, which self-explanatory.
I feel like it's the first one's the lie.
First one's the lie.
Yeah.
Okay. It's actually military brat.
Really?
Yes.
See, I don't know anything.
I know you don't. So
His
it's kind
dad
of
wasn't
unfair,
in the
but
military?
no.
What the fuck is the trauma then?
His sister got abducted by aliens.
Fair enough. That's enough trauma. Okay, yep.
In front
Wow.
of him.
So I'm 2 out of 6. This is failing. Okay. uh let's do Zoe.
Zoe. Okay. So we have in series nickname, which is not a fan nickname. It is a nickname specifically used and given in series. Um, Betty and Veronica, which is the classic love triangle, or Miss Fan Service.
Hmm. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna fail anyway.
Uh, okay.
Is Zoe fan service? I'm trying
Is
because
that
I've watched
yes?
Dixie, and I'm
Yes.
trying to scroll in my brain of if she is fan servicey at all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she's fan servicey.
Do you want me to read what they define as fan servicey?
Yeah.
A female character who provides a significant amount of fan service ranging from simple revealing of cleavage, midriff, shoulders, or legs to shots of her curves, hips, or derriere, even while covered.
Okay. She does like the cleavage, dude. Uh, I keep saying the first one. And I feel like it's wrong though now. Fuck it, the first one. That's the lie.
Okay, it's actually Betty and Veronica.
Really?
Yes.
But isn't she technically in a love triangle though?
Yes. Yes. But it is not her trope. It is Wade's trope.
That's fair.
Yep. And then last but not
Mm.
least, we have Scully.
Yeah.
So we have Deadly Bath, which is, I'll read it. Taking a bath is risky business, at least in entertainment media. 9 times out of 10, either something happens to interrupt the bath or you die. This is the latter.
Fair enough. Okay.
Sugar and ice personality, pretty self explanatory. Or fingertip drug analysis, which is like in the cop shows when someone just sees a line of what they think is Coke and they just like dip their finger and taste it. That kind of behavior.
Mm. I feel like it's the second one because I feel like that goes to Mulder.
Final answer?
Yeah.
It is fingertip drug analysis.
Really? She's never dipped her fingers
No,
into.
that's Mulder's thing. That's
Oh my
Mulder's thing. And she's an army brat. Her dad
god. Okay.
was a Navy man.
This is embarrassing. I'm hiding the score. That never happened.
Well,
Never
do you want to know what's
happened.
really bad?
What?
All of the lies are the last episode, last answer. I didn't switch them around.
Why didn't I catch on to that?
Yeah.
In my
So,
defense, it is almost 3 a.m.
yes, it is. It is. Yes.
I'm so dumb.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Well, that didn't happen. I am genius.
She's
Yes.
brilliant. She's brilliant, everyone.
I'm
Okay.
so fucking mad at myself.
Okay. I guess it's also me to do the last part, which is traditions around the world for Valentine's Day. Okay. So, I'm gonna try to make it real fast. I'm just gonna try to keep it as short as possible.
Okay, okay.
So, we have Denmark. Um, they like to exchange things called lovers cards. And it's any card that's exchanged on Valentine's Day, whether it's given to a friend, family member, or significant other. Instead of giving roses, the typical flower that's shared is the a pressed white flower called snowdrops. These flowers are given to friends and lovers, and one of the most popular gifts is I'm not going to try to pronounce it, but it translates to joke letter, and they are given to women by men and is often in the form of a poem written on special paper. The thing that makes the letter so tricky is that the men don't sign their names. Instead, they use dots with one dot to represent each letter of his name. According to tradition, if the woman receiving the card can correctly guess the man who sent her the letter, the man has to give her an Easter egg that same year. And if the opposite happens, where she gives the man an Easter egg that year.
What's in the Easter egg?
Don't know.
What's so
That's
what's so special about this Easter
don't know.
egg?
Don't know. I just read it.
You know what? I'm
Job this.
gonna I'm gonna have to ask Oliver
There you go.
because he'll know.
There we go.
Nothing like getting an oppressed flower.
I like flowers. I really like flowers of all kinds.
That's interesting
Okay,
though. I like that.
it's interesting. So then we have Japan, which is on February 14th. Women give gifts to men, usually some sort of chocolate. But then on March 14th, men return the favor on what is called White Day. So there is it three? One, two, three. Yes, three distinct chocolates to be given. Um, I'm just gonna read the translation so I don't butcher Japanese. We
Understandable.
have True Feelings chocolate, which is best for somebody who means a lot to you romantically. It's for lovers only, and it's very common to buy expensive chocolates to express that your gift is special. However, some women in Japan go the extra mile and even make the chocolates
Oh
themselves,
wow.
which, if you remember correctly from Fruits Basket, the the chocolates that were given to Yuki, the
Were
sheer amount.
always hand fucking made.
Yes.
Nothing
Okay.
says notice me senpai more.
Yes. Notice me, senpai. Yes. Then we have obligation chocolate, which is in Japanese culture, they have a practice of giving gifts to people that they're not necessarily related to. And this is like coworkers, acquaintances, people outside of your inner circle, but people that you have interactions with. And generally speaking, it's done out of respect for the relationship that you share, no matter how loose the ties may be. And it's perfectly fine to buy chocolates like Kit Kats, um, any sort of like confectionery treat from like a convenience store. And since it's not expensive, it's easier for them to return the favor on White Day. And then we finally have um like friend chocolate, basically. And it's women give their male friends some chocolate and then on White Day they return the favor. And the price and personalization depends on how close you are with that friend. And
could
it's
you
actually pretty new for as far as categories go.
could you imagine a girl giving her true feelings to a guy and then the guy's just like, nope, friend.
Ooh, ouch.
That would hurt.
That would devastate.
Or just like the
Devastate.
acquaintance one.
Right.
Like-
Yes. Ouch. Would hurt. The
I like that.
obligation
That's
chocolate.
that's
Yeah.
cute. I really like that. That they have
Yes.
something for everybody.
Yeah. And then we have Germany, which as somebody who claims their Germanness, even though I've not done a blood test, my last name's German. So, anyways, so in Germany, they give pig themed things
Wink, wink.
because pigs represent luck and love and lust.
Interesting.
Don't don't ask me why, but they do. So it's traditional to exchange pig themed gifts. Um, and they also have these plate-sized heart-shaped spice cakes that are decorated with frosting and inscriptions like, and please ignore my terrible pronunciation of these German words, Liebling, which means darling, mein Schatz, which is my treasure, or Ich liebe dich, which is I love you. And they can also be found at like most grocery stores and bakeries. Um, And then this one's just a fun one. In the Philippines, lots of people get married, like just mass weddings.
Oh my god.
The local government actually sponsors the weddings, and for couples who live in poverty, it's a way that they can afford to get a wedding without, going further in poverty.
Okay, that's actually wholesome.
That's very cute. So, yeah, we all have very fun traditions. There's more that obviously I did not include. Like there was one about South Africa. Um, they pin hearts on their sleeves with the name of their affection, and they
That's
wear that.
sweet.
Yeah, they wear that throughout the day. Um, what was another one? Estonia celebrates it as like a day of like friendship instead of a day of romance. Yeah, so it's really I'm really interested in other cultures and how the world works outside of my own little bubble. So
And here in
I want
America, we
we
shoot
give
guns.
chocolate and we give chocolates.
Why is my dog whining? Excuse you.
Mm, we give chocolates.
And
Yeehaw.
roses and eat steaks.
Oh God, steak though.
I'm so excited for my steak though, I'm not gonna lie.
I can't remember if you were pro or anti mushrooms though.
It depends.
Like a
Like,
nice like sautéed mushroom.
yeah, that's okay. But mushrooms on a pizza? No.
I love mushrooms on everything, but like mushrooms with steak specifically is like chef's kiss.
Oh my god, hold give me well, I'm sorry you guys. Can you calm your ass down? Stop jumping on your sister. Bless you.
Thank you.
Sorry, I had to yell at
Oh, you're
dogs.
good. You're good. Um, so yeah. Well, this is me hoping that you all have a lovely Valentine's Day, no matter in what way you celebrate it, and with who or without whom.
Yes, Valentine's Day. I hope everybody gets a giant frog.
A giant frog.
A giant frog plushie, I should say. Not just one massive frog. That would be weird.
That's funny. Yes, that would be weird. So what's on the roster for next week?
Next week, we talk about TV shows.
Which we basically gave you a sneak peek of here.
I promise not to mention Gilmore Girls.
You know what? Let's challenge myself. I will not mention X-Files or Heart of Dixie. Challenge? I feel like it's a bit of a challenge.
I have other TV shows I like too, you know?
I'm currently watching Manifest, so like I have a couple things. Okay, what are we at?
We are at an hour 19.
Wow.
Yeah, we
Well,
like blew through this, which is surprising because I thought it was gonna be like longer.
right.
But that's
Wow. We
carrying
did
on. Yeah,
too
yeah.
well.
Yeah, we did. We did very well.
Do we want to just cut this one a little short?
Yeah, we can. It
Because
is
we
also
did have
3
long
a.m.
days. Yes, we did
Yeah.
have long days.
Um.
So
Go ahead. You go.
I was gonna say we're just gonna cut this one a little short, guys. we hope that you will join us the next episode.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
yeah.
you guys tell us in the comments below your feelings about Valentine's Day and how much money do you spend on your significant other?
Yes, or your friends or your family. How much do you spend in general on Valentine's Day? Um, so in closing, I'm Autumn, aka Firefly,
I am Amy, aka Moxie.
and this was the Nerdy Archives.
See you guys later.
Be safe out there, guys.
Bye.
Bye.